Jen from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and it's the 30th of January 2023, and I've just come out. It's about 9:30, I think, something like that, 9:45 maybe. Anyway, I'm going to do some seeds this morning because I really need to get like the spring seeds done, that, you know, like your forget-me-nots, sweet williams, wallflowers and stuff. So I'm going to do them seeds right now, and I'm also going to go out in the garden while it's not raining and clear some patches out there. I just pulled off my thumb because I've got 2 pairs of gloves on, and I wanted to use these ones to do the seeds in, but now I've pulled the thumb off. Never mind, I'm still going to use them. Anyway, so I've got loads of bulbs down here, and I found my really pretty ones that I'm going to put in bags inside the polytunnel. You can't really see the pattern now, but they're these ones, really beautiful ones, and I'm going to try and keep these round by the house. So I probably might put them in a couple of buckets. They're going to go outside the front of the house. Might have to put them in pots to go outside the front of the house, otherwise it might look a bit odd in bags and stuff. So anyway, we're going to hang you up, and you can watch what I'm doing if you want. I just managed to get some John Innes compost from up the road at the nursery, potting compost. It's got a lot of sand in it, so it's quite nice and fluffy and loose, so we're going to use that. And let's hang you up and we'll show you what we're going to do. We've got all these seed bulbs in here, they're really going leggy, we need to get them in. And then we've got all the bulbs in here which aren't actually doing anything right now. There's a load of bulbs in that, so we need to get as much stuff out as possible in the garden this year, especially these bulbs. The other day, when I went to the Wednesday, I bought a packet of, what seeds did I buy? They're indoors, I can't remember now. Oh damn it. Anyway, I think I bought 2 packets of seeds. Where are those seeds, by the way? Anyway, I bought 2 packets of seeds, and I also bought some grass. So what I was going to do is, because I want to put this round by the caravan, so what I'm going to do is clear around by the caravans, get all the roots out of the buddleias, and then we're just going to put grass down there. I might actually get some with some wildflowers in as well, but the wildflowers one, there was hardly anything in the bag, but I mean here you've got quite a lot. There's a kilo of grass seed in there, so this should be enough to go around both the caravans, I'm thinking. Not underneath the caravans, but round the sides of the caravans, just so that we can leave that to be grass, and then that saves us having to weed it all the time. So we're just trying to make our workload less, because otherwise, you know, you've got all these areas where you've got to keep weeding and everything, so we're trying to make less work for ourselves, which is why I mulch everything. What we're going to do, so we've got our John Innes compost inside here. I've put a whole bag in here, and we're just going to start off these seeds. I'm not expecting them to jump to it. Well, some more forget-me-nots, just the blue ones there. So we're going to sow them, and then we've got these bulbs in here as well. They're all a mixture of tulips and all sorts, so gladioli, all sorts. I don't even know what these are. They're sort of like three on there now. That was 1 originally, but now there's 3. And they all, look, and this, they all sort of multiply, so we need to get them in the garden as soon as possible. And look, this is multiplied. These are the really pretty tulips, but I think these are tulips as well, actually. Anyway, it's a nice surprise when they come up. Anyway, we're going to do some seeds, and then we're going to go outside and actually do some gardening stuff. I actually do not need this hat on. It's really not that cold. It's really not that cold, and I actually have layers and layers of clothing on, just in case it was going to be really cold. Because sometimes it starts off really nice, then it turns really cold. So let's get on with these. So we're going to use, what are we going to use? We're going to use, make sure there's some holes in these. Yeah, they've got holes in. Strawberries come in. These are what mushrooms come in. These are all mushrooms. These are mushrooms as well. You get mushrooms. Oh no, these are meat. Sorry, meat from the Harlech when I order meat. These are from them. So I use all sorts of things to do my seeds in. It doesn't necessarily have to be, and I have loads of pots and stuff as well, but these are at hand here, so these are what I'm going to use today. So I think we might use a couple of these. And I think we're going to use this one. And it's got holes in this one. I haven't made any holes in these ones. I think these are new. Well, I haven't used that one yet, but that one I haven't really used. I must just put something in there. Anyway, I might use all of those, and then these two as well. And then we'll see. I use all sorts of things to do seeds in. Whatever comes to hand. I have to make some holes in these though, because I haven't got any holes in. So to make holes you can just use a knife or a pair of scissors, whatever comes to hand really. Right, so we use these two now, we have one less. So what we're going to do is just put some of this in here. What I might do is just take them indoors to start them off. This is quite heavy, John Innes. This is all they have really, because I said I wanted some for seeds. And I do. God, it's really heavy. It's got a lot of sand in it. Right, so we'll just pat that down. And then what we're going to do is just sprinkle some of the seeds on the top. So we'll start off with what comes to hand, which are the forget-me-nots. So we're going to start off with those. I took all my labels indoors the other day to wash them. I've got loads of the white ones. I'm hoping that they're bleach. If they don't bleach, I might just dip them in some blackboard paint and then make them so I can reuse them again, because otherwise it's a waste and I do need them. Oh, there's not many seeds in here. There's hardly any in there. Just a couple, let's get them out. Right, so that was the blue forget-me-nots, so there's hardly any seeds left in that pack. So I'm going to try and get rid of all my old seeds this year, because I've still got loads. And then next year I'll start off with a whole new load of seeds, because they're all going out of date. Yeah, this is still 2023, this one, but it's got to be used by June this year. So I'm going to try and get rid of all my seeds. But I did buy a couple of plants. Oh, the poached egg plants, I bought some seeds of that. They're here, they're indoors. Right, so we're going to just scatter these on top. I'm going to use all of them. That's it. And we'll just use the label for now, for the so we know what's in there. Just connect in here. Right, so we'll just put some compost on the top. Like so. First lot done. I don't need to water this, it's very, very wet. So what I'm going to do for now is just use the actual pack. And there you go, first one done. So that's the multicoloured forget-me-nots. I'll just pop them on this bed. That's done. Next one, the wallflowers. So we're going to use wallflowers now. What date are these? 24. So, but I'm going to use them all up. Get as many flowers in the garden as possible this year. And then you can always transfer them around the garden once they turn into reasonable sized plants. Oh, there's loads in there. Not sure if I use all these. It's rather a lot. I might do another one. There's loads in there. I might do another one of those. Because once you've got the plants, you can just keep breaking them up. So I will do another one. Yeah, I'm going to do another wallflower one. Just so we can use up all the seeds. Squash it down again. And I'll put them in here. Once they grow a bit, I'll move them all round anyway. I'll put them all in the garden actually. I won't need to fill this right up, that would be a waste of soil. Let's get these all in there. Three or 4, 5, 6 days. Just leave them in here. There you go, so all back on that food. Now we're going to do, what else we got next? Sweet Williams. Sweet Williams next. Beautiful day. How are you doing? Where you are, what's the weather like today? Let me know in the comments below. See what's going on in here. Is there anything in here? Oh, a few. Not many. But now. Oh, quite a lot actually. They're quite tiny seeds. They're all going in there. Anyway, they'll all come up, I hope. Now we have minions. So that's the Sweet Williams. Give them that. There you go. Okay, Sweet Williams done. Oh, what's that plant there growing? It's not growing now. I'll show you my peas in a minute. They look really good. Right, we're going to do the cowslips next. And I'm going to put them in this one. That's next door, in the next door field, okay? Which they've tracked in a cage to go and put them up by the shoot. But we've got a road just outside, as you can hear, and the pheasants are always getting run over. So then we have a load of buzzards and kites, red kites, that come down and eat the dead stuff off the road. But because we're surrounded by quite tall trees here, we have crows that nest in the trees just here. The ones that I found last year that were dead, the 3 little babies that are buried. But those crows, every time the buzzards and the kites are around, they make loads of noise because they go and scare them off and chase after them and shoo them away. So that's why the crows are making a lot of noise right now. Just thought I'd tell you that. Nature Watch is just outside the door. Right, so we're going to do cowslips next. I'm going to use these because I haven't used them yet. Oh, it's got a thing, look. What's that? Oh, I did open them. I can't remember seeing these in the garden. Sometimes the seeds, you put them in somewhere and they just disappear. They just get eaten. Oh, those 2020 ones. I don't know if they're actually grow. There we are. So, maybe they didn't grow. Or maybe I put them in the garden. I don't know, because we do have some that just happen to come up all the time. Right, cowslips done. So the last thing we're going to do, well, 2 more things, because I want to do some more peas. And we're going to do some sweet peas now. So I'm going to get some sweet peas done. I'm going to use this packet because I've got some new ones. But I don't want to use them yet. Those done. what I'm going to do with my bulbs though, the ones I'm putting in the pots, is I'm going to actually go and get some of the topsoil and put that in the bucket first, and then put some of this on the top, so I don't waste it all. I only got 3 bags of this. Oh, I need to put more soil in these because these are sweet peas. So I want to get them a good root system before we transfer. And these are going to be transferred straight over to the other side where my arches are, where I'm going to put them back up again, make them a bit shorter. I'm actually going to put sweet peas over there this year. Right, let's do it. Oh, we've got a lot. There's a lot. Oh, these are big, aren't they? Now we want to do some peas. Oh, we'll just do the red barren carrots first. We won't use all these. There's hundreds. There's 1,400 seeds, of which I've hardly used any. So I definitely won't be sowing that many. It's got a hole in it. Right. I might do a tray of red barren onions. That tray hasn't got any holes in. Right, I'm going to put these red barren onions in here. See if we can get them going. Onions take ages. I've still got onions in the garden from last year which haven't come to anything. I did sow a load of onions but nothing happened. But here's hit and miss with the old onions. I think I've got a couple, little weeny ones. I don't know. Sort of gave up with them really. I'm hoping this year I can grow some. If I grow loads, put a load in, I might get loads. Oh well, let's try. Wow, so many seeds. Oh, they've gone a bit manky. That's been in there. Some kind of bug. Some kind of little bug got in with the carrot onion seeds. So there's another one. This is what I went for then. And that's why they were in the cupboard indoors.
And then that bug's in there, so one more little bug. Just a throw one in there, isn't it? That's it, put one more out. Put them back to this. The bugs are out now, so in here. Little caterpillar maggot things, I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, I sowed these ones the other day, these onions, these are spring onions, white Lisbon. I've done them the other day. I'll put these in here.
And we've got our peas here. So I want to sow some more peas. Can't see any of the stuff that I put in here growing. It's very hard to see. I sowed some, what did I sow? Oh, leaf beet. I can't see any of that coming up yet. Anyway, we're going to sow some of these peas again. So these are my sugar peas. These are the ones I've already got growing in the polytunnel. And I'm going to sow some more because I want the rest of this bed filled up with the peas as well, and I might grow some more over there, or I might grow some just for the tops. So I'll rub the onions first. I'll have to do a label for these. I'll do a label because I won't remember what they are. Right, let's do the label even though my hands are all wet. I haven't got tea towel.
Not really working, I think. That's the 30th of the 1st. No, that do. Not really working very well. I'm going to put these on the table over there. I'll do it in a minute. So heavy, that compost. Well, that's sand in it, I think. Anyway. So we only need, like, how many shall we sow? We're doing here, I think. So we really need the whole bag of it, compost. I'll show you the seeds I've collected, but I don't even know what they are. I collected them at the side of the road last year. We're going to say 15. That's 15 potential pea plants. I'm not going indoors, I've got loads of work to do. I've ordered some wood stone. Now I'm going to move the bed out and I'll tell you in another video, it's not the right place to do that. Right, so these are called sugar snaps. I'm going to say put them back because we don't need any more of them today. And we'll have
Okay.
to
So we're going to do, just show you what's on the table here. What's all that noise over the other side? I can hear a load of noise. Anyway, I'll show you. Everything seems to be starting to grow here. Oh, when onions I put in the other day are just starting to come up. Let me take it down, you can have a look at the table. It looks really good. Since I covered everything up with the fleece, everything's thriving because they're nice and warm under there. These are the China rose radish I did the other day that I sowed. These are all my brassicas and everything on here that I split up. But look, if you look here on the white Lisbon, there's actually a tiny little thing there. So I don't know if that's one. In here are the ginger mint. I had to cut it right down because it was a bit mank, but the roots are amazing on it. And in here are the, what's in here? Oh my god, I can hardly read the writing. For God's sake, look, what's that say? I can't read it. It's worn off. So I'll have to do that again, that label, because I don't know what it says. Anyway, we're gonna, well, I'm hoping these black pansies will grow. I really do. Because I put them in there. They cost quite a lot of money. Oh, they better grow. Anyway, here are all the things I just did. I just put them on the floor here. These are the ones we're going to put on the table. These are red baron onions. Oh my god, I have to use 2 hands with that. They're so heavy. And these 2 on the end are going to go indoors. And then we put all these up on the table for now. And if you can look over there, look at my onions. Garlic, not onions. Look how much it's growing, and the rocket is really taking off now. Ha ha ha. No pun meant by that. Over here are where my peas that I put in the other day. So I put them in with a handful of blood, fish and bone and earth, some compost that I had, and I've just topped them off, and I've just put them in here. Look, and they're all growing. They're all loving being potted on. So they're in their actual positions now where they're going. So the other few peas I want to have along here. And then if we've got some left, I'll probably put them in that corner over there. The rest of the peas. But if you look at the peas here, they're growing really well. Look at this one. I might have to string this one up soon. Oh, something's going on over there. Somebody's having some trees cut down. And look at that one there. That's a teeny weeny one. There was a teeny weeny one in here, but I can't see it now. Where's it gone? Oh, where's one in there somewhere? But I've got a few replacements, so if some of these die, I can replace them. And there's a teeny weeny one in there. So put them all in. So there they are, all ready in line. So that's what I've been up to. And in here is the leaf beak somewhere. I can't actually see it. I think they're just weed seeds. Oh, that might be one there. There's a little weeny seed there. It's hard to say. I think they were quite old seeds, so I'm not expecting them to come up anyway. Over here we put more rocket in here. Can't see anything. Oh, that could be a rocket, that could be. Or it could be this stuff. This plant. I can't really see anything growing yet. Keep an eye out, but all of the garlic is growing well. These two lettuces are hanging on in there. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And the other day I put a load of bulbs outside. Oh, I was on a mission. And look at the snowdrops there. Come now. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I don't know what all these things are. These weeds. They're not weeds though. They're not weeds, these. There wasn't that many weeds in here, so I don't know what they are. I might let them grow a little bit and see what they are. Yeah, look, this is doing well, this hanging basket. So we need to put a plant in here. This is an actual, it feels alright. This is a fuchsia. I think it'll come back. Fuchsias here. And this is a wild fern that was inside this that I took from the wall outside, this stuff. And these are some kind of either wallflowers or Sweet Williams from 2 years ago. And then in here is this stuff. This whole thing is covered in this stuff, which I love. But anyway, yeah, tidied up all my garden the other day. Don't know if I'll put that in another video. Oh, it's quite a nice day today, actually. I think I've got to get indoors now, though. I've got a lot of work to do. Oh, it's quite chilly outside compared to inside the polytunnel. Anyway, I've cleared this a bit, so I'm not sure if they're onions or plants, like flowers. I think some might be onions and some might be flowers. But anyway, that's that. I cleared all this path, swept it all, cleaned it all up, cleaned up in there. It's looking alright now, the polytunnel. Things starting to come back to life. I'll cover up the table again. There's a little robin behind me. And there's something pecking at something. I think it was the robin. You see the robin on the feeder? Oh, look. How absolutely gorgeous. Hello. Hello, little baby. Hello. Hello. You go and eat. Don't mind me. There are the pheasants. So they got this sort of trap thing and they put food in it. Then they come and collect the pheasants and take them back up the road. But you end up having loads round here. So this is the reason why I can't really put much down this side of the garden. And everything has to be covered up. Shooting season should be over soon. I'm not sure when it ends. But it can't go on for much longer, hopefully. Look at all the mess they've made in the field. Wow, that's them just scrapping about. Don't want that in your garden, do you? Anyway, that's it. Okay, I've got some coffee. I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee now in the polytunnel, and I'll see you in a second. I'll have a little chat about progress. We're progressing. Slow, but we are. Our table's starting to fill up with all our produce for this year. We just done a load of seeds, so I'm really happy about that. Didn't take me very long, did it? 10 minutes. That's it, it's all done. Oh, these seeds here. Got a load of these indoors. I've taken the rest indoors. What are these? Because I took these from the verge, grass verge, and they are really nice plants. So I'm just going to have these in my garden. So whatever they are, I don't know. I've still got a load of nasturtium seeds there, and I've still got a load of my marigolds, and there are some sweet pea seeds here as well. But look at them, they're alright, aren't they? Anyway, let's have a